Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
How about you just read it out of the book? Yeah, out of the textbook.
Yeah.
Probably.
2, 1. Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is the law of our side? If so, say ya.
No.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
But if I do, sir, I am for you. I serve as good as man as you.
No better.
Well, sir.
And his name is John C.
Go, Sira, trudge about fair Verona, find those persons out whose names are written here there, and to them say my house, and welcome on their pleasure stay.
Find them out whose names are written here, but I am sent to find those persons whose names are written here, and can never find what names are written.
Hey! If I do know the letters of the language!
I say honestly, rest you merry.
Oh, you got a letter there? A party? Dude, that sounds fun.
Oh, what a wonderful party! Oh!
If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, this gentle sin is this, my lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready to stand too smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hands too much, which manly devotion shows in this, for saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Then move not, with my prayers effect I take, thus from my lips, by yours, my sin is purged.
Oh,
Yo, Romeo! Romeo! Where are you, Romeo? Romeo! Romeo! Come on, bro!
Oh, Romeo!
oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, but be but sworn, my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
What's a Montague? It's nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, or any part of the body belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I will never be Romeo.
What man art thou that has screened in thy night, so stumbles in my counsel?
By name, I don't know how to tell thee who I am. My name is Dear Saint. It's hateful to use, because it is an enemy to see.
Art thou not Romeo, a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if thee dislike. Like?
How camest thou hither? Tell me wherefore. The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art. If any my kinsmen find thee here,
What love can do, that dares love attempt. Therefore, thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
oh Romeo.
Good morrow, father.
What early tongue salutes me? Romeo hath not been to bed tonight.
That is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
Pardon sin, was thou with Rosaline?
With Rosaline, my ghostly father? No, I have forgotten that name, and that name's woe. Plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet, as mine on hers, so hers is set on mine. And all combined, save what thou must combine, my holy marriage. When we are how we met, we wooed and made exchange of vow. I'll tell thee as we pass, but this I pray, thou through consent marry us today.
Holy Saint Francis, what a change in there! Is Rosaline whom thou wouldst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's love then lies not truly in their hearts, but in thy eye, holy Saint Francis. What in change thee is Rosaline whom you love so dear, as soon forsaken? Young men's love then lies not truly in thy heart, but in thy eyes. So smile the heavens upon the holy act, that afternoons with sorrow child us not.
Then love devouring death, do what he dare, it is enough. I may but call her mine.
These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph died, like fire and powder which as they kiss consume, the sweetest honey in loathsome in thy own deliciousness, and in taste confounds the appetite, therefore love moderately. Long love does so, too swiftly arrive, as tardy as too slow. Here comes the lady.
Romeo!
Thank you, Friar.
Go.
Oh, good evening, my ghostly confessor.
Romeo shall thank thee, daughter, for us both.
Ah, Juliet, if the measure of the joy be heaped like mine, and that skill to be more blazing it, then sweat and with breath this neighbor air, and that rich music's tongue unfold the imagined happiness, and both receive, and either by this dear encounter.
But my true love has grown to such excess, I cannot sum up half my wealth.
Come with me, and I will make short work.
Pray thee, good Mercutio, the day is hot, let us retire.
Come, thou art as hot as a jack, in thy mood, as any time in Italy.
By my heads, here comes the Capulet.
By my heel, I care not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done to me through turn and draw.
I do protest, I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise.
Oh, come, dishonorable, vile submission. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
I am for you.
Help me into some house, Benvolio, or I shall faint. A plague of both your houses! They have made me worm's meat. And soundly too. Your houses!
Oh, Romeo, brave Mercutio is dead.
Here comes the prince.
Romeo slew him, he slew Mercutio. And for that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. Let hence in haste, else when he is found, that hour is his last.
What less than doomsday is the prince's doom?
A judgment gentler vanished from his lips. No body death, but body banishment.
Ha! Banishment! Be merciful, say death. For exile hath more terror in his look, much more than death. Do not say banishment.
Oh, tell me, where is my lady's lord? Where's Romeo?
There on the ground, with his tears, made drunk.
Here, sir, a ring she bid me give you, sir. Here, make haste, for it grows very late.
Oh, how my comfort is revived by this. But therefore, I am still depressed.
Go.
Oh, bid me leave rather than marry Paris.
Hold then, go home, be married, give consent to marry Paris. Wednesday, tomorrow night, look that thou lie alone. Let not lie the nurse with thee in the chambers. Take thy the vial, being then in bed, when presently through all thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humor, for no pulse.
Oh, friar.
Go.
She's dead. She's dead.
Let me see her. She's cold.
Juliet!
Her blood is settled. Her joints are stiff. Life and lips have long been set. Their eyes are like an ultimate frost. Above his face is power. I will hold it. News from Verona. How now, Balthazar? Dost thou not bring me letters from Friar? How doth my lady? Is my father well? How fares my Juliet? That I ask again, for nothing can be ill, if she well be.
Then she is well, and nothing can be ill. Her body sleeps in Capulet's monument, and her immortal part with angels lives.
Thus thou art deceived. Leave me, and do thing I bid thee do. Hast thou no letters to be from the friar?
Ugh, who calls so loud?
It's me, Romeo. I see thou art poor. Hold there, 40 ducats. Let me have a dram of poison, such soon speeding here, as will disperse itself through all the veins. The life-weary taker may fall dead, and the trunk may be discharged to breath, as violently as haste powder doth hurry from the fatal cannon's womb.
Such mortal drugs I have. But Mantua's law is death to he that utters them.
The world is not thy friend, nor the world's law. The world affords no law to make thee rich, then be poor. But break it and take this.
Put this in any liquid thing you will, and drink of it. And if you have the strength of 20 men, it would dispatch you straight.
There is thy gold, worse poison to men's soul, doing more murders in the lonesome world.
Be my torch, boy, and hence we should stand aloof.
I almost stand aloof.
This is thy banished haughty Montague. Thy murder is my love cousin, which with grief is supposed a fair creature died. And here he comes to do villainous shame to the dead bodies. I will apprehend him.
Good gentle youth, tempt not disbrate, man. Fly hence and leave me.
I do thy conjurations and apprehend thee for a felon here.
Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy. Ha! 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 Ah!
Lady by my love's body.
Ah, dear Juliet, why art thou so fair? The dashing rocks, thy sea-weary bark, here's to my love. Oh, all true hypocrisy, thy drugs are quick, thus with a kiss I die.
Go.
Romeo, oh pale, who else? What, perished too? And steeped in blood? Ah, what unkind hour is guilty of this Lamble's chance? And the lady stirs.
Oh! Comfortable friar, where is my lord? I do remember well I should be, and there I am. Where is my Romeo?
Come away, thy husband is thy bosom and lies dead. And perished too. Come, I'll among a sisterhood, a holy nuns. I dare no longer stay.
Go get thee hence, for I will not away! What's here? A cup enclosed in my true love's hand. Poison, I see hath been this time the same. And he's left none for me. Oh, yes, noise, then I will be brief. Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. Ah!
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun, for sorrow, will not show his head. Go hence to have some more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned and some shall punish. For never was a story more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.